Meanwhile, on the Upper West Side, I got to know a New York-based Mexican visual artist and photographer, Maria Sprowls.
I knew I wanted to be an artist, and I started doing photography when I was about 13 years old in the darkroom.
She got to tell us more of her work and interests.
I am very interested in the social dynamics that we create between one another, not only romantic relationships, but any sort of relationship. So my work, it makes a commentary, or it tries to make a commentary on how fragile they are and how valuable they are, and not in a moral way, but how relationships actually are all around us. My work's not only photographic, it's only text-based and performance-based and textile.
Recently receiving a Master's in Fine Arts from Parsons the New School, she tells us her experience in there.
I was able to do much more with that. I ended up having performative work and textile work, so I was given a lot of freedom in my critique process as well still.
She shared about her latest work, which is Adieu Mademoiselle, and the message she wanted to give to the public.
Very young teenage girls who decide to have a sexual active life, it doesn't mean that they're any less pure or any less valuable than a girl who decides to be a virgin. My point was that virginity is overrated, and at the same time, pureness, it manifests itself in many, many different ways.
And tell us more about your plans for the future. Do you plan on staying in New York? Do you plan on going back to Mexico?
I do plan to stay in New York a little bit longer, but I would like to go back to Mexico. I think there are many museums that I would like to be part of there.
Maria, what message would you give to any aspirant photographer?
Just that sometimes we are very concerned about the equipment that we have, and sometimes we think that the better the camera, the better the image. And I would say that that's not necessarily true. I photograph a lot with plastic cameras, and I used to much more before. Now I use medium format mostly, but my message is I photograph the same things I photographed 10 years ago, but right now I know exactly why I photograph them. So my message to any photographer is keep photographing what you do, what you instinctually do, but know why you do it.
And until the next time, NYT News.